Well, before we do take a look and see what shenanigans have gone on 5 years later after I left Hajduk, I thought I'd just take a bit of time out just to tell you what's going to be coming up on the channel over the next couple of weeks. So, obviously, I've entered the Hajduk split save, and so I think now's a good time to tell you what save I am, or what team I am going to be doing. So, I am going to be doing a save with Derby County, where I will try and take Derby from League One, or brink of, probably not on the brink of like expulsion from the league, but I'm going to try and take them from League One all the way back to the Premier League. May remember me trying to do the same with Oldham. Obviously, that didn't go to plan, so hopefully this next save does go to plan. Hopefully. Anyways, on with the rest of the video. Hello, welcome back to another video, and in today's episode we shall be taking a look at what happened 5 years later after I left Hajduk Split. As you can see, I have holidayed forward 5 years into the future. Didn't actually take as long as I thought it would. It only took me about an hour and a half, but we have made it in 2036. There were a few questions that I do want to ask myself. Have Hajduk won the Champions League? Have they got a new stadium? Have I been named after it? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. You can see I've just opened this game up because I've still got some messages that I haven't looked at in the inbox. I haven't really looked at it anyway, so I'm not going to anyway. So I think I'm going to start off with the Champions League just to see if they've actually won it. I very much doubt they will have won it because we only got to the quarterfinals when I was there. So let's take a look. So as you can see, they have not won it. Have they come close? No, they have not. So I left in 2031, so the previous winners have been Bayern Munich, who beat Chelsea, Real Madrid beat PSG, then PSG beat Arsenal, Man City beat Milan, then Real Madrid beat Man United. Obviously, Man United have, when was the last time Man United won a Champions League? They've come second quite a few times in this series, but the last time they won it, 1999. I mean, if you're a Man United fan, oh god, that's just horrific. It's been nearly 40 years since you've last won a Champions League. I hope they win one soon in real life. Not that I care, because I'm not a Man United fan. I absolutely hate the team, especially the owners. But nothing said about the Champions League. Actually, you know what? Just in case things went horrifically wrong, let's take a look at Europa League. As predicted, yeah, they haven't been in the Europa League since the first season I was in charge of them. So let's take a look at Hajduk now. You know, actually, before we do take a look at Hajduk, let's take a look at the Croatian First League. See if they've been victorious since I've left. And they have. So I left in 2031. They've won it every year since then. So I think I have successfully taken Hajduk Split probably from second best team in Croatia to the very best. And yeah, Dynamo, they're not the same as they used to be. Not since 2025. So we've won it. How many times have Hajduk won it in a row now? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times in a row. 5 of those were with me. I won it 7 times. Wow. Right, let's take a look at Hajduk now. So let's take a look at and see what's been happening in the Champions League. Then we'll take a look at the squad and see the transfers and who they've had as manager. So they won the Croatian Cup, not as often as I thought, because I won it in 2031. They only won it 2 more times after that, and that was in 20 2032 and 2035. So only 2 since I left. That's a bit poor, that. And then they did win the Croatian Super Cup in 2033 and 2034. So the years they didn't win the Croatian Cup, they won the Super Cup. So I guess it sort of makes it up. Oh, Hajduk actually won the UEFA Youth League. So that's pretty good in 2035. So that is very good. I do want to know, have they reached a Champions League semi-final yet? So I left in 2031, lost to Man United in the quarterfinals. So then the year later, they lost in the first round of the Champions League to Barcelona. I'm not sure what the score was in that game. Oh my Christ. In 2033, 32-33 season, they finished 31st. That's near the bottom. I mean, that's absolute insanity, that is. Then the next couple of years, they lost to AS Monaco in the first Champions League round. Then 34-35, they lost to Arsenal in the first Champions League knockout round. Then the most recent season, they finished 32nd. It's not gone well. It's like, I presume it's just maybe because Hajduk don't really have that sort of money yet, and that's basically half the reason why I left. So let's take a look at the managers. They've only had one manager since I've left, so that's not too bad. Rennie Proms, who's he been manager of before? Oh, so he's manager of Ozashek before Hajduk. It's okay. I mean, he's not like a world-class manager. I wouldn't say he's better than me, but I'm sure he's fine. He's probably good enough to win the league, so that's all good. Let's take a look at the squad. So, see how many of my players are still in the current team. So, I don't know who the hell is Gomez. Their squad is absolute huge. So Gomez, never heard of him. I mean, the back four is completely new. Never heard of any of them. So are there's no one in this starting 11 that I've heard of. I mean, that's just insane, that. That's absolute absurd. Right, let's take a look at the subs bench and we'll work our way down into the reserves as well. So, Brunos never... Oh, here we go. We have to... Ivan Kubelic is the first player that I had at the club. And he's 33 now. He hasn't left yet. Still bagging in goals. I'm quite alarmed. That's the first player I've seen. Who else do it? Oh, Gabriel Mazzuri's still at Hajduk. He hasn't gone yet. I thought he would have, but he hasn't. Nenad Kokic is still at Hajduk. Obviously, still first choice. So he's on it. Is he? Yeah, he's on international duty. Probably. Who's he play for? Is he first choice at Serbia? He is. That's very good for him. Right, let's see who else is still at Hajduk at the time I left. Oh my Christ. I can't believe I'm saying this, but there's only 3 players at the club that I recognise, and that is Kubelic, Mazzuri, and Kokic. All the other players have gone. I feel like shenanigans must have happened here. I mean, let's take a look at the transfers. We'll start off with so that's the season I left and came in. So I signed the roommate. They actually signed Menendez. He's now playing for Bayern. That's That's actually a good bit of business. They paid 32 million for him, then signed him for 45. That's not a bad business, that. So who else did they sign? So obviously, I signed a Ruby. I already knew that transfer was happening after. But see now. Oh, he's at Man United. That's not. Oh my god. So obviously, we signed him for 26.5 million. Liverpool then signed him about 2 years later for 51 million. Then Real Madrid signed him for 65 million. I'm not going to lie, I think Liverpool and Real Madrid massively overpaid. Then Man United signed him for 31.5 million. I mean, Real Madrid, they've lost 50% of his transfer fee on him. I mean, that's not good, is it? Then I don't know who any of the other guys are. Who the hell is Gary McDonald? He's Scottish. I like the Scottish. Apart from that, I don't know who anyone else is. I'm not really concerned about the transfers in. I'm just concerned about the transfers out. So, oh my god, quite a lot of players actually left. Like after I left. So Surekovic joined PSG for 7 million. Is he still at PSG? No, he's not. He's at Barcelona actually. I mean, PSG have put wonders on him. So obviously we signed him for 6.75 million. Then PSG signed him for 7 million. Then Barcelona signed him for a whopping value 44.5 million. That's pretty good. He's actually. I think is he a regular starter? He is. I didn't realise he was that good. I didn't realise he was Barcelona standard. Then Tomáš Basic joined Club Brugge on a free. He's now retired. He's only at Club Brugge for 2 years. That's he was 35 ready to retire, so he was good age to retire. Then Lucas Pogba joined Middlesbrough for 5.25 million. Is he still there? No, he's at Borussia Mönchengladbach. They actually only stayed at Middlesbrough for a year. Only played 2 games. Then he signed for Porto. Only played 30 games. Then he's now at Mönchengladbach, where I presume he's a regular starter, I think. That's not a bad career for him. Then Vasquez joined Leicester. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. I mean, look at that value, 32 to 96. I mean, I wish they could make up their minds about what his value actually is. Does he play for anyone else? No. Signed him. I mean, he literally left pretty much just right after I left. And I'd say that's good business by Hajduk. They made £17 million on him, so that's pretty good. And Andy Hotte joined Genoa for 2 million. I think he's now at Celtic. So we left Genoa on a free transfer to join Celtic. I mean, that's a bit of a strange career choice. Then Eric Nicol, don't care about him. Then Carderas, I don't know where that is. Where's he now? Oh, he went back to Portugal. I presume Croatia didn't really work out for him, but having said that, his new club did pay 2.5 million for him, so that's not too bad. Then Gabric joined Watford. He still is at Watford, so he obviously had a short career in Croatia, then he went back to England. I presume he's got family in England, I presume. Then Raimondi joined Main 05. Is he still there? He still is, yeah. Still not as prolific. He's not. I mean, he had 8 assists last season. So it's not too bad. He's not had a bad career. Then Pirano. I mean, he didn't last very long. Oh my Christ! Look at his value. 24 years old, but look at his value. 119 million to 358 million. How much did they pay for him? Only 17. Oh my god. So the year I left, he scored 65 goals in 50 games in all competitions. And the season after, I presume he only played half the season. He scored 17 goals in 26 games. So not as good as his first season, but then he's been pretty much first choice striker for Arsenal for the past like 5 seasons. Not scoring as many goals, not in the first couple of seasons, but he started scoring again. So he's got 18, 19 in the most recent seasons. That's it for that season. Who else left? So Nedov joined Cagliari on a free. Is he still there? He is. Don't really need to worry about him. Then there's Joe Menendez, now at Bayern Munich, joined for 43 million. Then Arumi, there's this Liverpool transfer. Who's Lucas Martinez? He's that guy, the Uruguayan guy. I mean, his value's insane there as well. 133 million. Only 24 years old. So I signed him for 7 million. Hajduk then sold him for 21 million, and now he's pretty much a first choice starter for PSG. What a signing he has turned out to be. Then Uzi, I don't think I signed him. No, I didn't sign him. Right, anyone else? Just gonna see. Oh, Zoran Lukovic. That might be the last player I signed, unless there is any more. Bearing in mind, I've still got 2 seasons left. So where's he? He's now at Newcastle. Value's not too bad, but wages, I mean, that's just incredible, that is. I mean, we were probably paying him like, I'd say 20k, I reckon. So obviously he left us to join Milan. Now he's at Newcastle, where he's a regular starter. Didn't get much game time for Milan, but now he's a full Premier League centre-back now for Newcastle, so that's not a bad career for him. Anyone else that I signed? No. No is the answer. Anyone else? Oh, actually, Jorgensen, I forgot about him. Where's he now? He's on a free transfer. So he signed for, he signed for Nuremberg on loan. Then he got released just recently. So he's stuck around for quite a while after I left. Still a regular starter. Maybe not so much in the 24, 34, 35 season, but it's not too bad, I'm sure. He's had a good career. So what have we learned from today's video? Hajduk have gone downhill since I've left. Actually, let's take a look and see what Croatia have done. Is there any Hajduk players in the squad? I don't know how to look at that. Don't know how to look at that. We won't bother about that. So Igor Horvat? 23. He came through our youth system, did he not? He did. Jesus Christ, Juventus signed him for 29 million. I mean, I played him in a couple of seasons in my last season. Didn't realise he was going to get that big. Who else plays for... Obviously, Batterina's still knocking around. When did he leave? Oh yeah, we sold him that. Resold him. Anyone else? I don't think there is anyone else I recognise. So that obviously Gabric is still in the Croatian squad. Don't think there is anyone else. So I think that does probably conclude this video. So I will see you all. Obviously, there's not going to be any videos coming out the rest of this week, but I will be. I might post some updates on Instagram, like daily updates, because I am doing running 60 miles throughout the month of August. So if I think my Instagram link is in the description. So if you want, you can follow that for daily updates on my runs. So I will see you all next week, where we'll be beginning our new save, Road to the Prem with Derby County. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching!